Hello, everyone. I am Chaka. What's up, Chaka fam? I wanted to talk to you mommies who have had your children back to back and they're still small. And you just had a newborn, and maybe your other child is not even 2 years old yet. I want to let you know things do get better. Yes, it's hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I'm telling you right now, while they're little like that. But you know what? If you have the proper type of help and they're reaching out and want to help you, let people help you. Look for the helpers, okay? And hopefully you have a husband or a good baby father and he does his part. But if you don't, I want to tell you something. And you have a supportive family, let your family help you. You are going to need some help sometimes. Because when you have children that are that small like that, one is sleeping, the other one's awoke. So you're never going to really have like a whole lot of time for yourself. And I know people say, you got to put them on a schedule. Even if you put them on a schedule, it doesn't matter. You're still going to have to make some time for yourself. It's as simple as that. When my children were little, I made it a habit of when one was sleeping, I would do other things while the other one was up. So when one was sleeping, I would say, okay, let me take this time to do wash baby clothes, wash baby bottles, and things of that nature. Okay. Especially like when my daughter was colicky like that and she wouldn't stop crying. Oh my Lord, I just felt like I couldn't do anything. But at the time I lived with my older sister and she already had 4 children that were older than me, so she had experience, of course, and she was a help. She was a help. She was a help to me when my children were little. So I'm glad I did have that. I'm glad I did. That was a blessing. It really was. But look for the helpers. Don't be all proud and prideful. I'm not saying let everybody hold your baby and all of that, because some people, you don't need to have them around your children. Because some people, they do too much. They do too much. Want to be kissing all over your baby hands with their, with their breath and all. No. Whoa, fall back. So you got to make sure that the helpers that you have are good helpers. But listen, dear mommy, it's going to get better, okay? You just have to pace yourself. You just have to pace yourself. And you know what? You have to be patient with yourself. The way you would operate when you had one child, you can't operate that same way with 2 children. I don't care what nobody say. And yeah, my children are 18 and 19 years old now. But when they were small, okay, the way I would operate with my son when it was just him, once my daughter came, I couldn't operate the same way. I just couldn't. Okay, I had to give, even more time. Because at that age, babies and toddlers, they need a lot of attention. They need a lot of attention. So if you have your mom and your dad there to be the support, and they offer you to, they say they want to, give you a day sometimes to yourself, take advantage of it. Definitely take advantage of it. Like I said, hopefully the baby's father or your husband is right there being supportive. But if not, you have a supportive family, take, what I'm saying? Take the help, love. Take the help. And be good to you. I am so tired of women thinking just because after they have children, they don't need to be good to themselves. Be good to you. I don't care if it's you going to get your favorite makeup eye palette. I don't care. And just putting on your eyeshadow just to, you know what I'm saying? Just because that's something that makes you happy, do it. Definitely do it. I don't care if it's you just going in Starbucks or something and sitting and having you just a cup of coffee just because you want to. Be good to you. You have to make some time and take some time for yourself. That is so important. I am so tired of, some moms just feeling like they're selfish because they want to have a moment for themselves while they're taking care of their children. So why wouldn't they want to do that? Let me tell you something. If mommy ain't good, the children ain't going to be good. So, mommy, you got to be good to you. You have to be good to you. Yes, being a mom, especially of little children like that, oh, baby, sometimes it does get overwhelming. And it's okay for you to get overwhelmed. It's all right. I had moments where I got overwhelmed too. I did. Don't feel like you're not a good mother just because you get overwhelmed. It's just knowing how to handle it. That's all. It's not a big deal. And then don't let nobody try to make you feel any kind of way just because you may feel overwhelmed as a mom. That's why you got to talk to the right people. Don't talk to everybody, and don't pour your heart out to everybody. You have to know the heart of who you're pouring your heart out to. Understand? All right, Mom, it's going to be better today. I know yesterday probably was off the hook. Yesterday, you probably wanted to pull your hair out. Yesterday, it probably just felt like them kids was pulling you because they were. And that's all right because you mommy. And children are going to pull on mommy. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Look, I raised my two by myself. Yes, I had help when they was younger. But as they got older, okay, as they got 5 and 6 and all of that, I pretty much raised my children by myself. There ain't no lie about that. And one of the things that I do, I don't like that word regret, but I feel bad about not doing is not getting, if you don't have family support, reach out. And you got to reach out. I wasn't like that. I didn't look for mommy groups and all that stuff. I just didn't. I didn't look for single mom group. I just didn't. I really, truthfully, and honestly didn't. And why didn't I? I don't know, because I thought that was a little, I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird, but nah, that's not weird. Look, if you don't have a huge support system, you better look outward, okay? Look outward, but use wisdom. Look outward, but use wisdom. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Because what you're doing, all of that pouring out into your children, you're going to need someone to pour into you if you don't have that support. Now, if you do have that support, and they're very supportive, you better be grateful and thankful that you have that. And don't be so proud. If you need help, don't be so proud. If you feel overwhelmed, don't be so proud. You let the right person know that you're feeling overwhelmed. Because I understand sometimes if you tell the wrong person you're feeling overwhelmed, they want to call CPS. Like, what's wrong with people? Want to call CPS on people having their kids taken away. That's the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. People like that, I feel like they got the devil in them. So I strongly recommend that if you're feeling overwhelmed, you have to tell the right person. Let the right person know that, you know what, I'm feeling overwhelmed today. The children, they're fine, they're good. But let somebody know, say, I'm feeling overwhelmed today. Okay, people don't know how you feel. They won't know what you're going through if you don't say nothing. If you don't say nothing, people don't know. If you sitting all on the outside looking all strong and stuff, people gonna think, people ain't gonna offer. But if you let the right person know and say, I need some help today because these children are driving me bonkers, someone will definitely be more than willing to give you that support. Just know the right people and pray. Lean in on God, especially if you're a single mom and you don't have all of that support. You better lean in on God. You better lean in on God like Hagar in the Bible did. Yes, she did. She leaned on God. She leaned on God when it was time, when her and Ishmael were in the desert, and she didn't even have any more water to give Ishmael. Hagar cried out. An angel heard her. And Father God provided a whole fountain of water. A whole fountain of water was provided for Hagar and Ishmael to drink. You see, a lot of people talk about Isaac. Some folk forget about Ishmael. Ishmael was also blessed by God. Now, let's not get it twisted now. So lean in on God. You a single mom and you don't have that support like that, baby. You better lean in. And I said lean in. Let him lead God and direct you. He'll put the right people in your life. But it gets easier, Mom. Just take a deep breath. It does get easier. I remember when the enemy tried to convince me I wasn't going to be a good mother and my kids, said that, yeah, your kids are going to get taken away too. And I told that devil he's a liar. My children are 18 and 19 years old and never had no type of CPS called on me or nothing. Praise God. Because I took very good care of my children. But no judgment to anyone. No judgment to those who have had CPS called on them. No judgment to you, because some folk just call CPS on people out of jealousy. They do, and out of meanness and out of a Jezebel, being a Jezebel. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I don't want to be all over the place, but this is a video for mommies. Mommies who's feeling overwhelmed. This is a video for you. It gets better. And take it from me, a single mom who raised 2 children, a boy and a girl, who are now 18 and 19. Son is graduated out of high school and working. Daughter's still in high school next year, and she's still working. Yeah, she's still working, that girl. Yep. They got their mama work ethic. I tell them to ease back, But that's it, y'all. It gets better, mommy. Be encouraged, okay? All right. I'm rooting for you. You hear me? I'm rooting for you. If you got to start all over today, start all over today. Because I'm rooting for you. And God is rooting for you too. And so are them children. Them children are rooting for you. Them children believe in you. Okay, so wipe your eyes and I want you to stop crying. I want you to have one good cry. Let it all out, girl. Let it all out. Let it all out. You new mommies all over the world, those of you that are feeling overwhelmed, I want you to let it all out right now. Let the tears fall. Let the snot come out your nose and everything. Then I want you to get up. I want you to go to the bathroom. I want you to clean yourself up. And I want you to start all over today with your children. You understand me? All right now. You be blessed. Bye now.